Niggas be in the practice courtroom, don't be understanding what the fuck they do. I understand everything the motherfuckers be saying. They be coming in that bitch like, "You're wrong, my lawyer." As you see, my client comes from a broken home, being solely raised by a grandmother who works 2 jobs, even on the weekend. If we systematically allow the courts to adjudicate this young man, we won't be a part of the solution. In fact, we'll play a major role in the forever going problems that increasingly flags urban America. And then the state say, "Objection, Your Honor. To let this menace back into our society would be a grave mistake. Let the records reflect that Mr. Thompson scores out to life without any possible chance of parole. Therefore, it's imperative that the courts focus on the defendant's criminal history instead of his ethnic background." And then the judge say, "Mr. Thompson, you got anything to say?" "Yep, growing up without a father in my motherfucking household. I had to be a man a long time ago. Introduced to the game at a young age, while my peers all hung out at the arcade. The reason why I never talked about my problems, because you had your own and still haven't solved them. You labeled me as a kid who couldn't cope with life, but you could never understand unless you're poor and black. First day of school was like the last day. While you was playing volleyball, I was searching for that fast pay. My granny's holding down a job or two. We had to make ends meet, so I got mine off the avenue. Cash flows through the inner city streets, and I thank the Lord for giving me survival instincts. Many of nights I came across somebody's child, leaving this world, gangland style, and all the while my mind was taking mental notes. Another Negro, ghetto hero, murder she wrote. Could have been me 6 feet deep, but I'm still around on ghetto ground. Shit go down, pound for pound. I'm slinging bricks at the chain gang, and I'ma sling the motherfuckers harder until some things change. So if my past reflects on my destination, then you know I'm in a fucked up situation. And if I'm wrong from getting it the best I can, Your Honor, I'm guilty of being a man. And then the judge go to saying some shit like this here. Before I release the jury of your peers for deliberation, Mr. Thompson, I would like you to further elaborate on your upbringing. What caused such a young man of your caliber to commit such heinous crimes since the age of 9? Well, 7 kids and 7 different fucking daddies. I used to wish my mammy would have never had me. As I recall, the AFDC we received wasn't enough, and all of us had to eat. I showed no love for whoever tried to knock the hustle, and feel the same if you never really had the struggle. You motherfuckers always place the blame on my time. When we retaliate, y'all quick to say we've lost our minds and give us time, when time is all we got. Maybe I need 3 free hot in they goddamn car, cause if I die in the streets or in the pen, leaving my kin with no cheese will be my only sin. I pray to God that you crackers finally understand I'm only guilty of being a motherfucking man. And then the jury come in that bitch and they be like, the jury has reached this verdict. Count 1, trafficking cocaine, we find the defendant guilty. Count 2, battered on a law enforcement officer, we find the defendant guilty. Count 3, resisting arrest with violence, we also find the defendant guilty. But due to the extenuating circumstances that surround the case, Your Honor, we, the ladies and gentlemen of the jury, are only forced to find the defendant guilty simply of being a man due to the unusual circumstances. Recess, mistrial.